Dear students, we are going to discuss this part B of this paper. Now we'll do this, right? So here you have to use the knowledge of fractions for doing this question. For answering this question, you can use the knowledge of fractions, right? So here, the capacity of a domestic water tank is 1,500 liters. If 7 out of 20 of this capacity of the tank is used daily, express the remaining volume of water at the end of the first day as a fraction of the whole amount. So here you have to see this. You have to you don't have to find out the volume. You don't have to find out the remaining volume. You have to find out the volume as a fraction of the whole amount. So therefore, the answer in the answer, the 1,500 does not come. You have to find out which fraction of 1,500 is remaining. That is the actually, because of that, I am going to take the capacity of the tank as I just say as C, right? Capacity of the tank is C. So I take this because the C doesn't come in the final answer, because the 1,500 doesn't come in the final answer. That's why I take C here. So I can say this one. So you have to the amount used, the amount used is equal to 7 out of 7C divided by 20. So you can find out the remaining amount of water. This is equal to C minus 7C divided by 20. So I think you may understand how to take the common denominator. So for that, you have to multiply this here. You have to actually divide this C. You have to divide this C by 20, and also then you have to multiply it by 20 in order to make the common denominator. Then you can do it this way. So then you can get 20C minus 7C. Here it is 20. Here is also 20, right? So then you can take 20C minus 7C divided by 20. Then you get the answer as 13 divided by 20C. So this is the capacity, right? So you have to express the answer. You have to give the answer as a fraction of the whole capacity. So then your answer, the amount as a fraction of the whole capacity is equal to 13 out of 20, right? So this is the final answer for this part 1, right? So you can try this, you can write this answer, and let's go to the second part of this question. So I can just write the answer for this one is 13 out of 20. So this is the answer we got for the first part. So 5/3 of the remaining amount, 5/13 of this remaining amount of the water is used for construction work for the second day. So express the remaining amount of water as a fraction of the whole volume at the end of the second day. So you can find out the amount of water. I will do it this way, right? The amount, the amount of water used for the construction. So this is equal to 13 out of 20 of, so we can say actually 5 out of 13 of of means multiplication, right? Of 13 out of 20. C. This is the amount of water that is that was used for the construction, right? So here you can cancel out this, and you can cancel out this. You can divide 5 by 5, then it is 1. You can divide 20 by 5, then it is 4. Then you have 1/4 of the capacity, right? The 1/4 of the capacity. So you have to express the answer as a fraction of the full capacity, right? Then the remaining amount of water. um, so let's see this one. um, so remaining amount of water after the second day, right? It is equal to, so 20. This was the remaining amount of water after the first day. Actually, this is the remaining amount of water before the construction, right? So this is the amount of water that was used for the construction. So now we will simplify this and find the answer for that, right? So here you get common denominator. You have to get the common denominator as 20. So you have multiplied this by 5, and this, then you have to multiply this also by 5, right? Then you get 20 here. 13 minus 5 divided by 20. So this is the amount of water. uh, Here you can take C here, so you can take C. Now it is 20 here. 13 minus 5 is 13C minus 5C. It is 8C divided by 20, right? Then you can get the answer. I'll do it this way. 8C divided by 20. This is you can divide this by 4, and you can divide both by 4. That is 2. You can divide here by 4. It is 5. Then it is 2C divided by 5. So this is the amount of water that is remaining after the construction work. And so the water, the amount of water remaining after the construction as a fraction of the full capacity. This is actually 2/5, 2 out of 5 capacity. This is the answer, right? Okay. Then we'll go to the right, and we'll go to the next part. Here, how many liters of water are left at the end of the second day? The owner of the house says that the remaining amount of water is less than the amount of water used for the construction work. Confirm the true falsity of that statement. So, how many liters of water are left at the end of the second day? So, we have found that as a fraction. So, we can get the answer for this one. This is actually, we have found out this one, right? 2 out of 5. So the remaining amount of water, so you can go here, remaining amount of water after the second day. That is 2 out of 5 C, and this is C is equal to 1500, right? 1500. So you can divide here, this is by 5, and there are 1 5 here, and there are 3 5s here, 0 0. So this is the amount of water. 2 into 300, this is 600 liters, right? So this is the amount of water that is remaining after the construction, right? So you have to, the owner of the house says that the remaining amount of water is less than the amount of water used for the construction work. So let's find the let's find the amount of water that was used for the construction, right? So amount of water that was used for the construction of water used for the construction. So that was 1/4. So this is the answer for that, right? 1/4 of C. So we'll get this 1/4 into 1500. So here you get the answer. You can divide it by 4. This is you get 3/4, right? And then remainder is 3. You get when you get 30, you have 7/4, right? And that means 28. You get 7/4, and you have 2 and 20, and then you get 5. 375. This is 375 liters, right? Let's go back and see what the owner has said, right? The owner of the house says that the remaining amount of water is less than the amount of water used for the construction work. So, is it less than the amount of the water used for the construction work? So, for the construction work, actually, they used 375, right? So, the remaining amount of water is 600 liters, right? So, we found that, right? This is the remaining amount of water is 600 liters, and the amount of water used for the construction of 375 liters. So the owner says that this amount is, I'll say this. The owner says this amount is less than this amount. So actually that's false. You have to say the statement of the owner mm, is false. So you have to say this, and that's how we find the answer for the final part of this question, right? Okay, now let's move into this part, right? This is the second question, and we'll read this, right? So owner of the house took a loan to renovate the house on an annual simple interest, promising to settle the loan in 1 year and 5 months by paying 397,800 rupees. However, he was able to settle the loan in 1 year and 8 months by paying 408,000. 408,000, right? So then we have to find what was the loan amount he has borrowed, right? So here this is a kind of complex. Maybe this is a little bit difficult, but we can do this. So we have to think about the actual scenario. So what happens after 1 year and 5 months? That means uh, this 397 100,000, right? 397,800, right? This amount consists of loan amount, and what? Here you have the loan amount, right? And also the interest of 17 months, right? This for 1 year there are 12 months, and you have to add the 5 more months. You have to add 5 more months for this, right? And this is how this 397,800 is made, right? So we can do it this way, right? And also you have to see this one. So what is this 408,000? So and here, this duration has extended by 3 months, right? 3 months. This is the first one was 1 year and 5 months, and this is 1 year and 8 months, right? So 3 months have extended, and for this 3 months he has paid this amount. For this 300 for the 3 months he has paid as the interest this much, 408,000 minus 397,800. So this means um, 10,200. So this is the interest of 3 months. So this is how we think. Actually, this is not how we are going to write the answer. This is how we are going to think the question, think the solution. And after that, we will start writing the answer. And that is the difference of my teaching. I don't tell you to write. I don't tell you how to write the answer first, because how can you write if you don't understand how to make the answer? So first we have to map how to find the answer, and after that we will think about how to write it. And if I start by writing this, you will not understand anything, but now you know what we are going to do, and then I will start writing the answer. And this is how we think. This is how we think how to solve problems, right? And we have to think backward, right? Actually, so I'll tell you that later. So let's go to solve this problem, right? um Here we'll do it this way, right? The loan amount is equal to L. We'll take as L. We'll take the interest rate, monthly interest rate, equals you can say just P. That's it, right? So L plus the amount. We are going to write an equation for the amount that he promised to pay within 17 months, right? So this is the loan amount, and I'm going to calculate the interest for 17 months. You have to multiply by 70, and then you have to P%. That is P% into 17 into L. So this is the amount for 1 month, right? I'll do it this way. The interest for 1 month. This is P%. This is equal to P%, right? You know, this P% is equal to P divided by 100, right? So that's why I took this into L. This is the loan amount, and you have to multiply this by 17 to get the amount of money he's going to pay after 17 months, right? So this is 397,800, right? This is the amount of money he's going to pay after 17 months. So I can simplify this uh, L plus 17 into PL divided by 100, right? Is equal to 397,800, right? So this is what this we will get this as the question, the equation number 1, and then we will find out the interest. Interest for 3 months is equal to 10,200. So this 10,200 is made by PL divided by 100. So this is the interest that is paid for 1 month, right? This is for 1 month, and you have to pay the 3 month. So this is the 3 month interest. The interest for the 3 months is equal to 408,000 divided by 397,800. So because he has to pay, he paid additional 10,200 as the interest of 3 months, right? So this is 3 PL divided by 100 is equal to 10,200, right? So we can find out this part. So we are going to substitute, actually you can think of this way, we are going to substitute this part to here, right? That's what we are going to do. So then you can think, then you can imagine what I'm going to do, right? So I make this part as the subject, right? So PL PL divided by 100 is equal to okay. We'll find out this amount. What's the answer for this one, right? So you can divide by 10,200. You can divide by 3, right? So here you get 3 and 1 remaining. You have 12, and you have 4 threes for that, and this 3,400, right? Then PL divided by 100 is equal to 3,400. So then you can uh, actually substitute this amount. You can substitute this amount here, right? So that's what we are going to do, right? Okay, then L plus 17 into PL divided by 100 is equal to 397,000, right? And then L plus 17 into 3,400 is equal to 397,000. Then this is 57,800 equal 397,000. And then you can find L by subtracting this part from both sides. Then you get 397,000 minus 5,000, 57,800. Actually, this is 800, 390. So I will take this like this, right? 397,800. So this is the amount, right? And then this is 8, right? So I have to correct this part. And then you get the answer as 300. So 350,000. 340,000. Right. So uh, this is the amount, actually rupees. This is the loan amount that the person has borrowed. This is the answer for the first part, right? So then we'll go back to the second part. And what was the annual simple interest rate for the loan? So we will find out this one by substituting the second equation, right? So we have the second equation, right? PL divided by 100. So we'll get this equation, right? PL divided by, so we can go here. PL divided by 100 is equal to 3,400, right? So from the second equation, PL divided by 100 is equal to 3,400, right? And then what is, we have to find out P, right? So P into 340,000 divided by 100 is equal to 3,400, right? You can cancel out this 100 and here, and you can cancel out this 100 here, and this is 34, and you can cancel out this 34 here, and you get 1. So P is equal 1. This means 1% monthly, right? So annual interest is equal to 1 into 12, that is 12%. So this is the answer for the second part, right? So then we'll go back to the third part of this question. The owner of the house rented it for 2 years of the monthly rent 40,000, right? Okay, let's wait. Right, it's this way. So he rented it for 2 years of the monthly rent of 40,000. This is 40,000 monthly. Find the amount left with the house owner after all expenses have settled. So, sorry, I have to go to this part. So we'll go to we'll do the third part. Actually, I missed this one, right? So again, so the annual assessed value of a certain house is 800,000. If the relevant municipal council charges 9% of the value of the house as a annual rates, right? So calculate the rates that have to be paid for a quarter. This 9% is for an annum, right? This is for 1 year, right? So this is the annual rate, right? So we have to find out what has to be paid for a quarter. Calculate the rates that have to be paid for a quarter, right? So this is 800,000 into 9% into 1/4. Quarter means 1/4 of the year. So this is how we calculate this one. This is 100 You can cancel out this way. So you have to cancel 4 here. 2000 into 9, right? That is 2000 into 9, which is 18,000 rupees. This is the rate. This is the rates that has to be paid for a actually quarter, right? The owner of the house rented it for 2 years of the monthly rent of 40,000. Find the amount left with the house owner after all expenses have been settled at the end of 2 years. So um, we can calculate his income. Right, income for 2 years, that's 40,000. 40,000 into 24, right? 40,000 into 24 minus 18,000. 18 actually, so we can do it this way. We don't have to take 18,000. We can take this way. We can take 800,000 into 9%. This is how we get, and this is into 2. This is for 2 years, right? And what can we do here? So we can cancel out this part, and this is actually, so we have to do some simplification here. This is it's actually 96. This is how it comes, right? The 24 into 4 is 96, and then you have to take the 4 zeros, right? So 8,000 into 18, right? We have to do that. And this is how you get this answer, 960,000. It comes here, and this is 8,000. 8,000 into 18, that's 144,000. And you can simplify this, and you can get 816,000 rupees as the amount that was left, that has been left with this owner. So we have to consider, we have to think that all the expenses that the owner has to settle is 144,000 rupees. So that's all we have been provided as data for this question. So this is the final answer. You can get this, and we'll discuss all the other questions also. And if you have learned anything from this, and if you have been benefited anyway with my lessons, you can like my video. And if you have any questions, or if you have any kind of ideas to tell me, you can write in the comment section. And also you can share this with your friends, and consider subscribing if you have got something from here. And you can consider subscribing, and also you can click the bell icon, and because more incredible content is on the way. So thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one soon.